Half a day, everybody. Week 6 in the NFL has descended upon us, so we, your KUAM Pigskins Pick'em crew, have descended upon Chili's into Mooney to talk some football and figure out exactly what is going on. Now, first, let's go to Ken St. Nicholas to see who won the Week 5 Pigskin Pick'em Challenge.
Well, congratulations to Beast 26, Brian J. Flores. He's last week's winner, and he had a perfect score, 15 games. He picked 15 out of 15, so that's the first person this season to do that. As you know, if you go to the website, you can see anyone who's accomplished that so far. So congratulations to you.
All right, beast mode, absolutely. Well, tell you what, guys, let's go ahead and talk about the game that you saw on CBS on Thursday Night Football. Colts and the Texans. Andy, this was actually a really good game, some big defensive plays.
Yeah, it didn't look like it at first in the first quarter. I mean, it looked like it was going to be another Thursday Night Football blowout, but they came back. Of course, Houston's defense. J.J. Watt is just ridiculous. I mean, he's making a case for MVP already this year. And it was a good battle back and forth, but of course Indianapolis, their offense, Andrew Luck is too good, and the Texans just, they don't have the offense to put up those kind of numbers. They have the talent. I just don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick is that guy that can really light it up.
All right, Dave Delgado, you know, like Andy said, they do have a stacked roster. They've got guys at every position that can light it up. What are they missing right now on the offensive side of the ball to really bring everything together?
Well, I think it's more protection on the offensive line. The coach shown that they protected Andrew Luck a little bit more. Texans had last possession but couldn't hold the offensive line together, forced a fumble by the Colts. Colts recovered, killed their drive right there. So I think they need to work on their offensive line and protect Fitzpatrick back there.
Okay, well, Chris, we got a big game coming up on CBS at 3 in the morning. You want to tune in to KUM TV 11 because we have the Steelers traveling to Cleveland, playing the Browns. It's the battle for the rivers and everything. What do you got in that game?
Steelers are really inconsistent this season. I picked the Browns because Ben Tate's coming back, and I think he's going to take a little bit off the pressure, off Eric Hoyer. And Eric Hoyer is doing great. I mean, the Browns have had some tough losses this season, but he's kind of keeping the lid on Johnny Football. You don't hear too much about Johnny Manziel anymore. And I like what's going on in Cleveland. You know, they always come in and they play a good 4 quarters. And gets your heart rate going, man. So go Browns.
All right. Well, Andy, the Cleveland is playing with a little bit of the momentum right now, but definitely the intensity, the tradition, and swagger is often talked about a lot. That definitely belongs to the Steelers based on their history. Can Mike Tomlin get them back on the winning track?
I think the Steelers, they've always got it. Ben Roethlisberger, you can't ever count him out. They do have the weapons, and Cleveland coming off of that win they had last week. I mean, the largest road comeback win in NFL history with Brian Hoyer. He also had a good game, not Eric Hoyer, but it is going to be a good game.
What's his nickname? Eric.
Yeah, it's Brian Eric. That's his middle name.
You know how it is.
So I'm going to pick the Steelers, but I'm going to go back and forth on that one. I might even change it this weekend.
All right. Well, guys, and the big game that we're watching is going to come up Sunday Night Football. That's going to happen while the two gentlemen exchange their pleasantries from I-94 is the Giants and the Eagles. Dave, this is one of the NFL's biggest rivalries, big NFC East matchup and everything. Can the Giants go into Philly and come out with a victory?
I don't think so. I think Philly's going to pull off the win in that one. I think it's going to come down to their defense applying the pressure on Eli Manning, and I have Philly winning that game.
All right. So, guys, final thoughts. What big games are you watching?
Well, on the Eagles or the Giants, I think the Eagles got that D, but Eli Manning is on a roll. And whatever his name is, it should be his middle name.
All right. Ken, what are you
He's
watching?
the man.
I actually want to see that game, the Giants game. I think the Giants are going to pull off the upset. I actually don't see why they're not favored to win that game, but I think they're actually going to.
All right, that's going to be a good one. Dave, what have you got?
I'm going to have to go with my 49ers taking on the Rams on Monday Night Football. We need that win against the Rams. It's always tough to play indoors on that AstroTurf, so we'll see, and hopefully the Niners get that win.
All right, Andy, last word to you. Gee, Crystal Ball says you'll be watching the Patriots, perhaps?
Yes, big divisional game up
Surprise,
in Buffalo. Buffalo playing all right. Kyle Orton coming off the couch and getting back into the league. He played well last week, so if they can keep that going, New England's going to have their hands full.
All right, well, thank you so much, guys. And everybody out there, boys and girls, please make sure partake of some of the wonderful food they have at Chili's. We have nachos, we have Tabasco, we have ribs of all varieties, absolutely delicious. Come on down, enjoy some football. Andy is going to petition Commissioner Roger Goodell to put the first and last names on the jerseys on Chris's behalf so we can get the names right.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Make sure to check us out, KUAM.com/Pickems. Enjoy the games.